are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cobras and the Marauders. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Nap Butts, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Stepping in, Mark Lacey. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
In now, Jonathan Adkins, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Miller backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Hit hard down the line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Digging in now, Kevin Landry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That is the first baseman.
Striding in, Sean McKee. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nelson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cobras are out in front, 1-0. Don the Man, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5. which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Flash Miller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
Josh Carroll is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Jesse Nelson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keenan Taylor. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Brad Benton.
Brad Benton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Carroll is in his tracks now. One down.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Buford Christian.
Settling in now, Buford Christian. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Two and two.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, King Giles, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Alexander Goodwin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 43.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that's out number one.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Now at the plate, Chase Mitchell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. The man, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Maurice Mays. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Don the Man.
For the Cobras, the pitcher, Don the Man.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Mark Lacy. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He ripped a triple to open up the game. And it's 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. Jonathan Adkins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make your pay.
Yeah, drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
To the plate now, Greg English, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Atkins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Riding into the box, Wade Zimmerman. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Zimmerman, originally from the state of Alabama. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his...
Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ness Butts.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nap Butts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in the switch hitter, Flash Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Josh Carroll 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2. Popped him up. McKee has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman Kevin Landry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside in a full count. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now at the plate, Brad Benton. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In his career, Benton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
That misses. 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Buford Christian. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball two.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jesse Nelson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike. Hey!
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged the souvenir.
Coming to the plate now, Keenan Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey! I got to count 1 and 2.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Alexander Goodwin, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. McKee is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 20, Chase Mitchell.
Now to the plate, Chase Mitchell. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ready on 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman, May.
So now to the plate, Maurice Mays. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, King Giles. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder, King.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Don the man. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here comes the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. Legs churning. He's headed for second. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and banks up off the wall.
in now, Mark Lacey. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Lacey carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and the runner on second base. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Jonathan Atkins, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Wade Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wade Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind to get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nap Butts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brad Miller.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Flash Miller, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Atkins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Greg English. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
This is skied into short left center. Nelson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Landry.
At the plate, Kevin Landry. First pitch coming, here it is. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He'll try again, 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Sean McKee.
Ready once again, Sean McKee. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Runner back. And another throw over. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in, Josh Carroll will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they've faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Nelson.
Digging in, Jesse Nelson. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Chandler.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keenan Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in, Buford Christian. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled off. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jacob Quantrill comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Quantrill.
To the plate now, King Giles. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now here it comes. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher, John the Man.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Don the Man, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Taylor is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mark Lacy.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mark Lacy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Quantrill, a native of the state of Michigan. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box now, Jonathan Atkins. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi is on top here, 2-0. So stepping in, Alexander Goodwin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2. Try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. Misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Mitchell. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the business. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Maurice Mays. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ed Robinson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
pitcher.
Standing in now, Wade Zimmerman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Three runs already home here. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Jeremy Simmons will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. On the year, Simmons has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McKee will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now back. The shortstop. Flash.
Into the box. Flash Miller. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 24, Josh Carroll.
So striding forward now, Josh Carroll. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. The set and the 1-0 lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Men on third with 2 down. And he'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. DJ Ryan will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ryan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Adkins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. So coming to the plate, Greg English. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman, number 8. Kevin Landry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Jordan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jordan.
Now batting, Jesse Nelson.
No left fielder, Jesse Nelson.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Jordan has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Now the 1-0. Jordan, 30 years of age. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. And fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Keenan Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In now, Alexander Goodwin down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Jake.
Brian Bledsoe will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Brian Bledsoe.
Chase Mitchell will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Bledsoe, originally from Mississippi. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box, Maurice Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, Wade Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit in the air to shallow center. English has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. Mars leads it 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alan Underwood comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 46. Now catching and batting 9, number 26.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sean McKee.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Brad Benton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. hard hit towards center. Carroll is right there, one down.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Now in the box, Buford Christian.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Belt kicks and deals. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
To the plate now, King Giles. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Giles is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Second and third here, one man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Paul Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Marauders have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Marauders get their 20th home win this year. Jacob Quantrill gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Alan Underwood closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Blazers and the Hurricanes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bill Briscoe, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Stepping in, Scott Jordan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Now here's the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Richardson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Richardson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
At his third, the left fielder, Dizzy.
Stepping into the box, Nori Dizzy, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Left center, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Stepping in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That two-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Dizzy stands at second with two gone. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he is in there. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Marco Salas will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
So digging in now, Austin Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Austin Leach.
He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Richardson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bruce Lacey.
Now at the plate, Bruce Lacey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Richardson is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Marcus Rogers.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Rogers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And he falls behind 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now, Brad Jones, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Francisco Barreto. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Leach patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
That's it. The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Sanders. Power a big part of this game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That's 7. The shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now at the plate, Antonio Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Turner King.
Turner King.
First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1.
Count 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now, Buford Slugger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a strike. It's 2-1. From the stretch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Franklin Leach will be next. Set and the payoff pitch. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Franklin Leach, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So striding in, Lucius Rojas. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marco Salas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Jordan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Jordan tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing, maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and no strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, David King. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here it comes. On the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The pitcher, Bill Briscoe.
So here now is the pitcher, Bill Briscoe. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sanders will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Austin Reach.
Standing in, Austin Reach. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Bruce Lacey.
At the plate, Bruce Lacey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. 1-2. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Marcus Rogers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Brad Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Richard Richardson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in now, Nori Dizzy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. On the season, Jackson possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And it's quickly 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that's catcher, Francisco Barreto.
Striding in, Francisco Barreto. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Runners are at second and third with one down. Two 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away. He just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping in now, Brock Sanders, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Hurricanes on top 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Turner King.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. In now, Buford slugger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Settling in now, Franklin Leach. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Barreto shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Lucius Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up. And the throw
pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
The pitcher, Marco Salas, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Here comes the 0-1. And this one's going to get foul for strike 2. So now we'll see if Bob Melvin wants to let his guy swing away here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
How about it? First baseman, Scott Jordan.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Jordan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, Richardson. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
To the plate now, Nori Dizzy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corner, and get your team the lead.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box now, Francisco Barreto as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blazers lead this one 4-3. Now at the plate, David King. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, David King.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Bill Briscoe.
Nathan Superbone will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Upset with the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Leach.
Digging in once again, Austin Leach. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stephen Ulrich takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Stephen Ulrich.
At the plate, Brock Sanders. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The bat, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Ready for another chance, Antonio Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Now 2-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game. Striding into the box, Marco Salas. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Portland is out in front here, 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bruce Lacey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Marcus Rogers, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanders has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back, the right fielder, Brad Jones.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Jones. Set and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
Now back, second baseman, Turner.
Striding in once again, Turner King. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jorge Campos is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box, Buford slugger, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
You know, D-Roll, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Stepping in now, Franklin Leach. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Popped him up. Jackson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Richardson. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Coming to the plate now, Nori Dizzy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Left side, but well fouled. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, David King.
The catcher, David King.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
Big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Eddie Slinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. They'll come into play here at 3:19. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Leach. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The back, the shortstop, Bruce Rosie.
plate, Bruce Lacey. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive to left, and that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
Yeah, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that goal streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Marcus Rogers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is skied into short left center. Dizzy is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Anthony Florial has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Anthony Florial.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Jackson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Francisco Barreto. First pitch coming, here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is roped to left, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in, Brock Sanders. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
From the stretch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Potential to go ahead right here. Don't try and do too much. Don't make the situation bigger than it needs to be. Look for something up and drive it to an outfielder.
1-0 the count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Land will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alejandro Rosas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, Alejandro.
First pitch on its way. Brad Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Richardson is right there, 1 down. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now to the plate, Turner King, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Buford Slugger will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to deep right field. And he he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Rob Lee enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. Alejandro Rosas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
So now to the plate, Scott Jordan, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner goes for third in the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. Richardson, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And that misses inside. 1-0. Lee has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty B, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
At the plate, Nori Dizzy. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is line to left, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Ground ball right side, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Blazers are out on top 6-5. Darrell Pickett is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Franklin Leach, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here it comes. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. This is skied out toward right. Sanders is there, 1 away.
Now batter, catcher, David King.
Ready once again, David King. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change-up El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Chaz Hale will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he lays off there, 1-0. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Now it's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll will be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Portland came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Drew Land earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Darrell Pickett hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
5 to 1. Didn't this guy steal third? They're coming hard now.